Taurus, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your November reading for the first half, from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General reading as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading. And as always, take from it what makes sense for you. I'll be pulling from these 3 decks this time. My Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck, the Heart and Soul Whispers of Love deck by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, and then towards the end of this reading we'll go ahead and grab some angel numbers to see what that energy looks like as we enter into the first half of the month. Alright, Taurus, so let's go ahead and grab some advice here for you. Take a look and see what the energy is. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Taurus. What is it that we need to know to get things started here? We are starting off with cleanse, and I really like that energy considering we're starting off the month with this clean energy, so to speak. So it does say mistakes and love. It's a part of growing, living, loving. We don't always make the best decisions. We cross boundaries and go after those that are not meant for us or are good for us. We get our hands dirty. Through gained wisdom, time, and owning up to those mistakes, we create change. And those mistakes are different for every person. It doesn't just necessarily have to be, for example, a third-party situation. It doesn't have to be cheating, although for some of you, maybe that's exactly what that means. Somebody got their hands dirty. But it's basically a situation that just isn't ideal for you, Taurus. And there's this need to cleanse that energy, cleanse that phase right out of your life, because perhaps you're meant for better. You're meant for something greater. All right, let's see what else we can pick up for you, and then we'll, of course, clarify with some tarot messages. For Taurus, what else do we need to know? We have rhythm. We have so much chaos going on throughout the world. Isn't that the truth? Okay, there's always a lot of drama going on, and so especially the past few years, with the pandemic and everything else in the world. So it's been difficult for a lot of people. And so this person is acknowledging that and saying as well, I have to tune it out when it gets to be too much. Before I know it, I'm in my own little world where it's just me, my thoughts, my music, and songs that uplift me, songs that calm me, because it's about us. You are the rhythm in my heart. So maybe, they listen to songs, they listen to music that really soothes them, especially when they're feeling anxious, and whatever needed to be cleansed out. Maybe this could even be a part of your own energy, Taurus, where you just need to be on your own to be able to soul search. It's very similar to that hermit energy in tarot, so let's go ahead and see what else we can pick up. But there's somebody here, especially when they're listening to music, maybe when they're alone and they think about you. Let's grab one more, and then we'll clarify here. We have vows. Now, of course, that could be a literal meaning for some of you. You could have been or are married to this person. Maybe there are certain aspects of the connection that needed to be addressed, especially if there were issues there. But it does say promises are made all the time. There's so much power behind the words we speak when we make promises, and it sometimes makes a person wonder why they often get broken. Let's not break ours. But I have a feeling part of this cleansing energy is because there could have been promises that were broken, and maybe it really did a number on the situation, Taurus, and it really hurt you. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some insight here and see what we can learn from that. I'll be pulling from my Celestial Cosmos Tarot deck. For Taurus, what else do we need to know here? So even though somebody made a mistake, or even maybe you made the mistake, there's always a lesson to be learned in that. All right, so we do have a reversed Emperor card. So this does represent the Divine Masculine. All right, so Divine Feminine, maybe something happened between you and your masculine. Loss of authority and tyranny is what it could represent in the reverse there. So something happened with this masculine. Maybe there's this very cold energy between the masculine and feminine, especially if the masculine made mistakes with the feminine. Look at this. So we've got the Eight of Swords coming through. It could be this masculine who's very much in their thoughts, you know, especially when they're alone, the chaos that's going on, not just in the world, but between the two of you. And this is confirming here with the Two of Swords that we have a situation, a relationship that is at an impasse. It's stuck. You know, it's not going anywhere right now, but that could also be a blessing in disguise here, Taurus, you know. So let's go ahead and see what else we can find out for you. But that's the opening message for the first half of November. All right, so let's grab some insight from this deck here. Heart and Soul Whispers of Love for Taurus. So something seems to be stuck. Netflix and chill, let's make plans. That could certainly be representing the person that you are thinking about, that they would love to reconnect and make plans for the future. Check this out. This is the next card. If I reach out, will you accept my apology? So the way it's coming through here with that reversed Emperor, okay, they definitely did something. And it either really upset you, Divine Feminine, or you guys just parted ways because you had a falling out with each other. Something clearly happened here. It could have been infidelity for some of you guys, but it could have also had been just you guys not seeing eye to eye. Let's grab one more here. What else for Taurus? All right, and then we have, I just can't take the arguing anymore. So that is clarifying here for some of you guys that because you weren't seeing eye to eye and possibly due to some of the major challenges that you were dealing with in the partnership, you guys were bickering, disagreeing, again, not seeing eye to eye, the arguments. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's up with that. I'll be pulling from my TANIELU Tarot deck here. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus. So lots of arguments, maybe. Yes, this is clarifying here, Taurus, that you probably walked away from this person. It could have been a feminine who walked away from the masculine. But we do have a masculine who's interested in wanting to get together and to make some plans with you. Maybe to come over to apologize for something they said or did. Wow, look at this. All right, so with that Judgment card, I feel, and it's very telling that we have an Emperor card showing up in the reverse. So that, to me, represents a Divine Masculine who knows that they made mistakes. Something clearly happened here, and now they want to reach out. You know, they have had the opportunity to maybe spend some time on their own to really assess what happened in the past and how they were with you, Divine Feminine. This, to me, is an apology card. It's somebody who wants to come back to fix things. You know, they acknowledge perhaps that they contributed to the issues, but they want to be able to apologize and be able to move forward. Look at this. We now have the Death card right there. Some of you could also be dealing with a Scorpio. So the possibility of a transition, it's here. This is a transformation card. And even though it came to an end, the way I see the Death card, it's really up to you perhaps, Taurus, if this person will have the opportunity at a new beginning with you, because it could certainly represent that, a relationship that can come back to life. It's a card of metamorphosis. But if you're not interested in that, through something that ended, you can have something that begins, either, you know, just spending time on your own to heal and just wait for the opportunity to reconnect, or not reconnect, but to be able to welcome in a new love perhaps, or just open up a new chapter in your life. You know, that's how it seems to be presenting itself here, especially if there was just way too much arguing between the two of you. All right, let's go ahead and grab some angel numbers here. So this is the Twin Flame Angel Numbers deck by Mystic Moon. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Taurus. What are the angel numbers that are significant the first half of November? We've got 2 coming through. We have 999 and we have 111. Okay, so this one says, mastery of self-love has been obtained in preparation for union. So that could certainly pertain to your person if they've worked on loving themselves to come towards you as a better person. But hopefully you've done the same to be able to love yourself enough to do what feels right for you, whether you come back into union with this person or you're just welcoming in a brand new beginning to find love again. And then we do have 111, fresh new concepts and ideas are being made available to you for the journey ahead. So I really love that because it's your choice, it's your prerogative how this is going to go. Let's grab a couple more here. We now have 1212. Your guardian angels are protecting you and this connection always. And I feel that for you, Taurus, that you're being protected and guided on the path that you're meant to be, whether, again, it is through a reconnection or whether it is simply to find the path that you're meant to travel, you know. And for some of you, that could be just kind of on this journey where you're focusing on yourself and being able to love you for a change, you know, especially if somebody just wasn't able to love you the way you needed them to love you or deserve to be loved. All right, and then lastly, we have 1010. There is a divine plan in order. Let go of your need to know future events. Okay, so that's really interesting how that's coming forward, because sometimes, you know, life just doesn't come forward in the plans that we want to make for ourselves. But isn't it interesting that this card came forward earlier? Netflix and chill, let's make plans. But maybe you have a different idea of what it is that you would like to plan for your future. You know, so you call the shots. It doesn't really fall on this other person to be able to decide the direction that you go. All right, Taurus, so we'll leave that there. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, that info is down below in the description box, as well as the action buttons at the end of this video. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.